to a brand new day in between your sheets, breaking up in the best of ways, and I'm back again on the street.
I'm just sitting here on the floor of my sewing room thinking about fabrics. Now this just screams Christmassy, and I'm thinking ahead now because I should have a bit more time to start sewing and making more stock for my shop. I have had the little idea, and I already make little fabric baskets, but what if I made Christmassy ones to hold your advents? So obviously this has just got some little parcels in it, so would work for a small advent swap or an advent, whatever it is you're doing. I do also make larger baskets, which I forgot to bring one upstairs. I will show you that later. But I'm just thinking of making some baskets using some of the Christmassy fabrics. What I'd really like to be able to do is make some baskets and have a lot of them in the same fabrics so that I can put them on a sort of pre-order basis. So I'm just looking at what I've got. I've got rolls of, or bolts as they're called, of a few nice Christmassy fabrics. I'll just lay them out. So I've got the berries, I've got some nice deep green trees, I've got mittens, which would be perfect for yarny people, and I've got cute little Santas there as well. So I've got those which would be great for linings, and I'm just looking at other fabrics as well. I don't have on rolls of anything particularly Christmassy for the outside. I have got pink dots, which I guess would go with the mittens, which are it's on a really plummy background, but it doesn't scream Christmassy to me so much, but it's an option. Because the outside fabrics are made from this, or the outsides are this thicker canvasy type fabric, which works really well to give them just that little bit of structure. So I've been looking at other fabrics that I do have here, which are very blurry there. So for outers, I've got this gorgeous gingham. I love gingham. My camera does not want to focus. This is actually some curtains that I found years ago in the charity shop, but they've never been used, and I think they're from Next or something, which is a really nice quality shop here in the UK, and I would love to have had them up somewhere, but I don't really have anywhere to put them. But can I bear to cut into them? I just don't know. But a red gingham basket, oh yes, I am liking the sound of that. So the red gingham, what would I even put that with? I've got this nice fabric which has got all Christmassy words on it. That would look nice together. I've got this lovely one as well. I don't have a massive amount of it though, but that would go too. So I've got red gingham as an option. I found I've got a little bit of the robins left as well, which would be just beautiful. The robins could go with anything for the lining really, even just a plain cream would look really nice. I've got red dots here as well. That would be a lovely combination with the robins. So yeah, I have got quite a few options now that I'm having a look. I've also got a little bit of the music fabric. That I love music stuff at Christmas. I love getting paper sheets of old music and using it for paper crafting as well, but that's an option. I've only got a small amount of that. I've got loads of the red stripe, which would be perfect. That would go nicely with the Santas on the inside, or even the berries. Would that go? Not so much. I have got a small amount of Snoopy Christmassy fabrics as well. That would look cute with the red stripe. And I've got a nice white Snoopy one there with wreaths and things. That would go too. These ones, or I think that one's in my shop if you would like some. The red one, I think I'm getting a bit low on stock, so I'm not sure if that is still listed in my shop. I've got another one there as well, but I'm not sure if that is in the shop. And I've just found these two fabrics as well. I've got a red stripe, which would be stunning for Christmas. Obviously, don't have a lot of it though. And I've got this really nice one that's got like gold splatters on it. I just realised you're kind of sitting in the shadow there of the camera, so I've got this one with the gold flecks, which is really nice too. So I think I've got a few things to think about there. Let me know your thoughts on this. Hopefully by the time we get through the video I will have made up a couple of baskets. I think what I'll do is make up a couple with the fabrics that I have got lots of, so probably this nice ticking, and I think I'm going to have to cut into that gingham, aren't I? I would like to make up a couple of samples so that I can then list them as a pre-order. And then make more the same, but I think I will also make a few using the other fabrics that would just be one-offs, or I could offer a few depending on how much fabric I've got, but I think that's going to be my plans. Yeah, it'd be nice to do that today and get a couple made, see how they look, yeah, and put out feelers for how popular they'd be and whether anyone would want a large one as well. So yeah, okay, I've sat here for 6 minutes talking about fabric. I'm gonna get on. Been waiting for the right day, like the right day ever comes. Now it's Friday and nothing's changed. Mistakes that everyone is making, but I can't change. I'm stuck in reverse like an old Benz. Forgot to tap it up. It's Monday afternoon, it's about 3:30. I've just been getting on today. I did Saturday off with the gym though, which was quite nice, and yeah, just getting on with some sewing. I'm hoping to get these baskets done pretty soon so that I can start to advertise them for pre-order, I think. I hope you've had a nice weekend. Saturday I did manage to get a nice walk outside in some nearby woods up in Falkland, which is near the palace where I volunteer. And I had my beef stew for dinner, which was amazing. It was incredible. I put dumplings on the top, so I think that made it a cobbler, maybe. It was really good. It was perfectly tender and so tasty and everything. So I would like to cook with beef a bit more now, and I'd like to make a goulash. I've not done that for a long time. That would be delicious. Yeah, Joshua will be home from school in about half an hour. And I'm just going to continue working, I think. I've got the yarn for the Christmas boxes, should be arriving tomorrow, so I'll do the last bit of packing then, last bit of wrapping, and then I can start packing, assembling and packing the boxes, which will be really good. So I'm happy to know that that is all happening this week. Oh, I can't wait for the weekend. The weekend's going to feel good to have got that done. There are still boxes for sale in my shop though. I got a couple of comments on the previous video from people thinking that they'd all gone because that was me packing them up, but there's still some left if you'd like to get one. The link to my shop is down below under the video. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. I'm listening to my audiobook. I think I should get it finished pretty soon. It's Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I can't remember the author, it's a Japanese name. I'm not quite sure how much I'm enjoying it. I think the end will determine how much I enjoy the book. Like, I'm hoping there's a really shocking, good, gasping end to it. Like, wow. Like, to give it a bit of wow factor. I mean, it's all right. I'm not loving it at the moment. Like, I've really had to push to get it finished. But at least it's only a 6-hour one, so I think I'm nearly done. So I'm going to pop that back on and just get on with sewing.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard.
Good afternoon, it's Tuesday. I haven't been a very good vlogger this week. I thought that might happen at the end of the month. I have had a busy morning so far. I'm just sitting down now after lunch with a cup of tea to warm up, and I've got my computer here and I'm about to do a job which I'll explain in a minute. So yeah, yesterday was the first day back at work after having changed the clocks backwards. We put our clocks back. So by 4 o'clock it was getting very dark, which is unusual. It takes me a while to get used to that again. So by 5 o'clock my sewing room was very dark, and yeah, I always forget how difficult it is to vlog when it's in the winter, when the clocks are back and it's dark in the afternoons. So I didn't film that much, but I was getting on with the basket bags that I was showing you and talking about yesterday. So I'm almost finished them. I'd hoped to get back to them as soon as possible today, but just had a few other things to do today. So yeah, that did good progress in those yesterday. Today I went for a swim this morning, which was really nice. I like the fact that I now go swimming at the gym. I never used to go to the pool, but I like having that option. It feels a bit less strenuous than the gym, even though I probably work even harder than going to the gym, because I just swim lengths for half an hour or so, and I've been doing 30 lengths, which takes me about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, so it's quite a nice little pocket of time. I can be there and back home within an hour, which I can do with the gym as well, but it just feels like a lot less effort somehow. So I come home, get a shower and get ready for my day. Today being Tuesday, it was orders to pack. I had a chiropractor appointment, which was really good considering my migraines all come from my neck, my back and my shoulders pain, so the chiropractor felt good today. Popped into Lidl to get a few bits of groceries and then came home and it was lunchtime. The postman dropped off the yarn for the Christmas boxes just before I went out, so I've just opened it. It's very exciting, it's very fun, it's lovely. So I'm going to get that packed up next, and I've just packed up the drink and the little sweet treat, so everything apart from the yarn is wrapped, which I'm just about to do. And I've just, because I'm sitting having a cup of tea, I thought while I'm having that I will print the labels, the address labels. So I think it's all systems go tomorrow for packing the Christmas boxes. I think I will earmark tomorrow for doing that, and that way I know what's happening, and I have no expectations that I'm going to get anything else done, just the boxes. But if I have more time to do other stuff, that's great. If not, also great, that's fine. So yeah, that's exciting. So the rest of this afternoon will mean that I can get back to finishing the sewing, I think. So I'll finish those off, see how they look. It's now, it's 10 to 2, so depending on when I get finished, I may be able to take the photographs of the basket bags for my shop for pre-orders. That would be nice. If not, then I'll get that done tomorrow as well. It shouldn't take too long, but that would be good to get those done. And hopefully I'll have that up in the shop by the time you see the video, and you can order one if you'd like. Tomorrow morning I will probably go to the gym. I was going to say I prefer to go in the mornings, but that's not quite true. Sometimes I quite like going about 4 p.m. and then by the time I come home, get a shower, make some dinner, it's just a nice cozy evening, and I actually quite like that, especially if it's a night when Joshua's gone off to his dad's and I'm on my own. It's quite a nice little evening routine for myself, and just come home, make myself dinner and have a nice little evening to myself. So yeah, I don't mind an evening gym session. Yeah, Wednesday tomorrow, just a day at home and getting on with lots of work. I did have a couple of other things that I wanted to sew as well. Time has just ran away with me completely over the past few weeks and months. I had a big wholesale order to do, and then I was working on the bags for the Christmas boxes, and just seems to have been so much stuff to work on. I'm not even sure what now, but yeah, just always been busy. So be nice to clear the decks a little bit next week and be able to be creative and make a few things that I want to make for the shop and stock up some of the handmade things, because there's not a lot of handmade stuff there at the moment. But yeah, that's my day, a busy day, which I really do like busy days. They're great, and I really appreciate the fact that I'm busy, and it means my business is businessing. So yeah, if you've ordered a Christmas box, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to getting those packed up tomorrow. Maybe I should put some Christmas music on. No, I draw the line at that. It's still October. Right, I'm going to have my cup of tea while it's still warm, and I'm going to get on with printing the labels off and then getting on with a good chunk of work this afternoon.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard, halfway hard. Sing to me if I lose my voice. Set a better route if I lose my course. Count on my company and I will come. Save me when I am falling. Save me when I am falling. Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard. Send a little love, I'll make it back.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
couldn't resist a bit of gingerbread syrup in my coffee this afternoon. I've been fancying that for a few days now. The spices and the flavours are just starting to appeal to me a bit more this time of year. I've always got a bit of cinnamon and chocolate sprinkled on the top of my coffee, but it's very nice having the gingerbread flavour. I did resist all the Christmas goodies in Lidl, but I'm gonna give in to buying a packet of something sometime soon. They've got all the nice biscuits and cakes for Christmas. Anyway, didn't come here to talk about cake. I finished sewing up the baskets and I'm really happy with them. This is my favourite. I love gingham, and this is a sort of not bright red, it's like a vintagey faded red. It's so nice. I love it. I love the combination as well with the writing on the fabric on the inside. I think it says eat, drink and be merry. I love that one. So pretty. That would look so nice for your little Christmas advent, if you've got a 12-day advent maybe. I don't know if a larger one would fit in there, but even if you're doing a Christmas cast on, if you're making Christmas socks or a one skein project like a Christmas shawl or some mittens, perfect little basket. That would look so cute sat under the Christmas tree as well. You could use these as gift bags. Imagine that full of gifts to give to a friend sat under the tree. That would be just beautiful. Loving this one. Right, so the others don't feel left out. I will show you the others. I've got the red ticking stripe as well, which also I really like that fabric. It's lined with really cute Santa Clauses. You just see, so that's a little fun one. Again, lovely fabric. And I've done the pink with the mittens just for a bit of fun. Again, nice wintry combination and non-Christmassy if you don't celebrate Christmas or you just want a winter project bag. I think the robins is just adorable. Robin fabric is so sweet. I've always loved this fabric, and I really like the simplicity of just teaming it with the sort of off-white with the polka dots inside. I think that's a stunning one as well. The ones that are not typically Christmassy, of course, would last you right through till next year, January, February, maybe even March. You'd get away with using them too. So I think I'm going to better finish my coffee, but I'm going to use some of the yarn minis that I've just wrapped up as some props for my photos actually, and pop them into the baskets. I might actually be able to use some of the other wrapped gifts as well, just to show that they can be used for little gift baskets. That would be really cute, like on your dining, nearly filling the coffee, on your dining table with your napkins in and a little jam jar full of your cutlery. That would be cute, wouldn't it? So many uses. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I think I'll finish my coffee, safely get it out of the way, and while I've still got a little bit of light left, I will take some pictures. Yeah, I hope I've got time for that. And then, yeah, I am fading today. I'm feeling tired. It's been a busy day. I had a really busy day yesterday as well, but busy in a really good way. I do like this time of year when things are happening work-wise, and I'm just getting on with stuff. It feels good. It feels really good. Yeah, I don't feel like I've got much to share in this video because a lot of the stuff is for the boxes, which obviously can't talk to you about too much, can't show you too much. And most of my time at the moment is taken up with doing stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you don't mind me chatting on about nothing in particular. I've really been enjoying these vlogs by Sarah. Her YouTube channel is up the top there. It is Sarah is her channel. She is from, is it Holland? Yeah, she puts every vlog out, every podcast out, first in Dutch, and then she does it all over again in English. That is dedication for you. It was actually Sarah who gave me the inspiration for my crochet blanket that I'm making. She uses really lovely neutral tones, muted tones, earthy tones, really lovely. And I'm drawn to a lot of what she makes and her home decor, which surprised me because, again, that's the sort of colour tones she uses, but I don't use those tones around my home. I have little pops of brighter colours, So sometimes I feel surprised by what inspires me and what I'm drawn to, but I really love her aesthetic and I love her personality too. And she does lots of different crafts, knitting, crocheting, sewing. She makes a lot of her clothes, which I really like her wardrobe. Actually, if I could sew skirts and things, I'd make a lot of what she makes. And she makes a lot of knitted tops as well, including the one she's wearing. But yeah, I would check her out if that sounds like your kind of thing. It's 5 to 4, and although I don't think it looks it on the video, I am fighting for daylight now. So I've just managed to take the photos, so I'm really pleased with that. I've popped in 12 minis in here that were wrapped for my boxes just to see how they fit, and they do fit. And I've also popped in a selection of the wrapped gifts just to see what it looked like, and to use them for props for pictures. But I think the pictures should turn out quite nice. I can now work on editing them and getting them uploaded to my shop, which is good. I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, if I get the chance, is make a big bag as well, just so that I can give the option of a large one or a small one. I think I've got enough of most of the fabrics to offer quite a few in each. I just need to decide which one I'm going to make a big one of, but I think we all know it's going to be the gingham because it's gorgeous. And I think maybe I need one in the gingham. I want one. But they both go so nice together as well, don't they? I guess I could do the robin with the gingham lining would be nice. I don't have tons of the robin left though, so yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. I can have a play about, but yeah, that is my next plan, to make a large one. I think that would be great for a full 24, 25 day advent. I had to think there. I'm not doing any advents this year, no swaps, nothing planned, which is quite nice. I've done swaps for quite a few years now, and as much as it's really nice to do them, it is a lot of hard work, and I also find that I'm packing them up around about now when I'm also trying to get boxes done as well, so everything's usually on the go at once. So I'm having a little year off this year of any kind of swaps and things, but let me know, are you doing any? Are you doing any advent swaps with friends? What advent calendars have you got? Let me know, I'd love to hear what you've got.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any.
It's 3:15. I was going to sit and chat to you after I had my lunch and I completely forgot. The day has got away with me today completely, which is no bad thing, I guess. I'm just back from the post office and I've dropped off the first lot of Christmas boxes. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't look it, but I am. I'm absolutely exhausted. I don't know why. I've been sleeping really well this week. I've been to the gym, making new energy. I think it's a mental exhaustion. There's just so much to think about. Make sure I don't forget stuff. Don't want to disappoint anyone or miss anything out of the boxes and stuff. So I think it's just keeping on top of everything. Like I said, I have done boxes quite a few times now. So I do have the process down to a bit of a T really in terms of how to do it and how to do it best. So yeah, it's just a physical sort of day and I've been sat on the floor all day. My back is now getting really sore. So I'm having a little break just now and then I need to get back to it because I've posted the first batch, which are overseas ones, and I've got the rest of the boxes sat here in front of me. You can't see the mess. So I've been putting some packaging peanuts in some of them because the larger size box had a little gap in it. So I'm filling them with peanuts and then taping them up and doing all the necessary paperwork for the overseas boxes. They need stickers on them and things, customs labels, and then I have a wee bit to do on my computer to post them at the post office. So I think I'll have my coffee and once I've done that I'll just continue with doing that so that I've got another batch ready to go tomorrow. That'll be more overseas ones, and then tomorrow's Thursday, I will have another batch to go on Friday, and then probably more Monday, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I go to the post office on a Tuesday anyway, so I think it might wait till Tuesday. Plus they're the UK ones anyway, and I don't think anyone needs them that early in the UK, so I'm not rushing to get them out like any quicker than needs be. So yeah, I'm feeling okay, feeling on top of things. Definitely not going to have any time for sewing today, which is kind of annoying because I really did want to get that bigger basket done. Might get it done tomorrow afternoon, we'll see. Tomorrow, Thursday, is another Palace day. If you haven't seen my earlier vlogs, on Thursdays I volunteer with the National Trust for Scotland and I go to Falkland Palace and I'm part of the garden team there, which is really lovely. It's a beautiful surroundings. Tomorrow's actually the last day. We close for the season tomorrow until the 1st of March, but us volunteers go in all year round, so I'll still be going on Thursdays. So that's what we're doing tomorrow morning, and then home in the afternoon, hopefully get a bit of work done. I feel so exhausted. I could go to bed. I really could go for a nap. I'm glad I did a little bit of crafting this morning. I haven't picked up my crochet for a little while. I'm just too tired some evenings. So I thought I'd do it this morning before I went out to the gym, just like while I was letting my breakfast go down basically. So I'm glad I did that. I have baked another loaf of bread this time, an everyday sandwich loaf I think it's called, using the sourdough starter. I didn't get a very good rise. Not happy with it again. I really do think that whatever's going on in my house, my flour just doesn't soak up as much liquid. So with that loaf again, I think I need to reduce the water in it. It's still lovely. And there was a few extra ingredients in that, other than like instead of what I use for sourdough. So there was some oil in it, which I think really brings out a lovely flavour in the bread. Like it has an almost, I don't know, creaminess. Maybe it's oiliness, I don't know, but it just brings something to it that's not in the sourdough. It's really nice and the texture's different as well. So I'll definitely give that one another go as well. I'm going to have to take my book back to my friend tomorrow. I borrowed it from her. I've been looking for it online, but it seems to be, you can get it on Amazon, but it's like an import. I think the woman is Canadian, so it doesn't seem quite so widely available. I was hoping to get a used copy. If not, then I might have to put it on my Christmas list. But it's a really good book. I've taken note of a few recipes that I'd like to try in it before handing it back to my friend. So yeah, I can't remember if I was going to talk to you about anything else now. I don't know. I feel like this is me. It's the end of Vlogtober. It's the end of like vlogging all month. It's the end of getting the boxes done, and it's just like, oh, like that big release. I hope you've enjoyed my Vlogtobers. Thank you for all your comments and thank you for watching. If you didn't watch, then it wouldn't be so fun making videos. And I hope you enjoyed the playlist. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you obviously didn't make it to the end of my last video. I've put together a playlist on Spotify for you, and it's all my favourite tunes, favourite songs that I use in my vlogs. You don't have to have a Spotify account to listen to it. The link is below in the description box. You can go over and listen to the playlist. Obviously, if you do have a Spotify account, you don't get adverts. So just a heads up, if you haven't got an account, you will get some adverts throughout the playlist. It's a really nice playlist, so hope you enjoy it. Right, I'm going to drink this coffee. I've got a wee Kit Kat here. That's reminded me, I was just going to say before my coffee gets cold, that was the audiobook I was listening to, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Finished it yesterday. It was a nice story. It was a nice story, but I was expecting a bigger ending. As it got nearer the end, I was trying to predict what the twist would be. And I had a few good ideas. I think my ideas would have been good. But they didn't happen. So I was a little bit, I felt like the ending was a bit of an anticlimax because there was no sort of big ending. It's a nice story, a nice little idea. I won't go into any details for it in case you want to listen to it or read it. But it was an interesting little story. I hopefully will find something else to listen to next, something that's a bit more gripping. Yeah, I need to have a look. Right, that's me filled you in on that. Good morning, happy Halloween. It's Thursday. I was trying to be creative and get the camera at a good angle so you could see my blanket. I actually quite like seeing it at that angle. But the problem is you either get my blanket in the screen or you get my head in the screen, but I can't sit up and talk to you or cut my head off. This time in the morning before I start my day properly seems to be the time that I really enjoy sitting down and just doing a tiny little bit of crafting. I've just added in another square yeah, it just kind of sets me up for the day. I find it just relaxes me before I start my day properly. And saying that, I've already done a few little jobs this morning already. But yeah, I have a bit more headspace, a bit more awakeness for working on it in the morning than I do in the evening. And yeah, I find if I don't, then I spend all day wanting to come to it anyway, so I might as well just do it and get it out of my system first thing in the morning. It's Thursday, so I'm going to head off to the palace shortly. I've got more boxes to go to the post office. I've got boxes sitting here, I've got boxes sitting there, so yeah, the goal for the week is to get them out the house. I've got lots of little itty bitty jobs to do when I get back today. Picking Joshua up from school, he's cooking today some sort of soup and apple meringue pie, which sounds intriguing. I'll go to the post office when I'm out, and when I get back what I would really like to do is make that larger basket that I mentioned. I am also starting to upload the other ones into my shop to get them ready to be listed as well. So there's loads of little jobs and I'm struggling to find the time to do them properly. Hopefully I'll get a bit of time tomorrow as well, but I've got a few other things to do tomorrow, so yeah, I'm just kind of fighting for time. But tomorrow's November, that's nothing to do with Vlogtober, so let's not worry about that. I better get this tidied up. I'm going to make my coffee in my travel mug for my break at the palace this morning. I've got a muffin out the freezer. It's banana, apple and dark chocolate chip, so that will be defrosted perfectly by break time. And yeah, we'll see what jobs we've got in store today at the palace. We never know.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, the soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric ride. You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow. As the leaves change color, I dive into you when summer's fading.
I am cheating a tiny little bit because it's actually Friday the 1st of November today, but I needed to come back on to wrap up the final Vlogtober video. Yesterday ran away with me completely. It was a lovely morning at the palace and I got some nice footage there. I especially like the bit where I caught the cyclone of leaves blowing about on the lawn. I think that was just brilliant. It was great timing, but that part of the lawn often gets little whirlwinds like that, so it was just lovely to be there, and I just stood there with my mouth like, wow, it was so cool. So I hope you liked that bit of footage. I got home yesterday and I worked my socks off and I got the bigger basket made. How nice is that? And I mean, you can see it's huge. I couldn't resist putting my crochet blanket project in there just to see what it would look like with all the colours, and oh my god, that just warms my heart. I have done the same Christmassy lining in this one though, the Eat, Drink and Be Merry, but I think that would look nice even as a not Christmassy but just autumn winter fabric as well. It's so nice. I wish I had a whole roll of it. I love it. It's yeah, a muted red. I think the label says something like tomato, but it's just the perfect colour. Anyway, I've actually got 2 big balls of wool in the bottom of this as well, which I just put in there to keep the basket in a nice shape. So like full thingies of wool, so you can see how much it holds. And obviously it's not a full-size blanket yet, but I love catching a sight of it whenever I catch sight of it. So anyway, I'm showing you the basket, not my blanket. So yeah, made that one, the same lining as the mini one, which I should have brought up. I think I'll go and grab it in a little bit just to show you the comparison between the large and the small, but the large really is fantastic. I'm also going to just stop the video for a second and show you something else. Imagine handing someone or someone handing you a basket full of gifts. Isn't that just so nice? I love the thought of that. So not only could you use it as a reusable gift bag, which can then be used as a project bag or for storage, you could use this to store on Advent. So if you've got a bigger Advent or a 25 day Advent, how nice would it be to have all your gifts in your little Christmassy basket? I'm just so in love with the Christmas baskets. And if you use it as a gift bag to give to someone, it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving, because not only do they get it full of goodies, but they can then use it as a project bag or for storing other stuff in. So, oh, so pleased I got that done. I haven't managed to get the others done in different fabrics yet, but if you are thinking of ordering one and you'd like a big one, just get in touch with me. I am going to still to take photos of this one. Oh no, I just took the photos of this one before I started videoing, so I need to edit them and get them in my shop. But by the time you see this video, the 4 baskets will be in my shop, the small ones, and I'll have this one as the large one. If you want any of the others in the large size, please contact me, preferably through my Etsy shop. You'll find the link below, but you can go on Etsy and find me there. Search for Sorry Me UK, which is all one word, and you'll find my shop and just send me a message there. And if you wanted a slightly different fabric, then just message me as well. So yeah, I can't wait to show you that. But I think that is great, and I'm so happy that I got that finished yesterday afternoon. It's just unfortunate I haven't got a Christmas tree prop at the moment to see what it would look like underneath a Christmas tree with twinkly lights. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Have I said it before? I love that. I love that fabric. Anyway, I have come on now just to wrap up Vlogtober, but I have something else to tell you. I have been working away busy behind the scenes on something else, and I mentioned this a few months ago that I was thinking about starting up a Patreon channel, and I want to let you know now that I have done that and it's gone live now. So if you'd like to join me over there and just have a slightly different type of video, just learn a little bit more about me, my life, my days, then I'd love for you to join me. If you can't join me, no problem, I'm still going to be vlogging here on YouTube. I'll be back in December with Vlogmas videos as well, so don't feel like you're going to be missing out if you can't join me. But for those of you who would like to join me, I would just also say it's been brought to my attention that if you have an Apple device and you use the Patreon app to subscribe, you'll be charged slightly higher because Apple have put on an additional fee. So if you would like to subscribe to my Patreon, go to the website through Safari or on another device and you'll get charged a slightly cheaper rate, I believe. There are different tiers there for different budgets and for different levels of support from you as well. But yeah, I've been working hard. I've got a few videos ready to go up there already, and it's just been really nice to do something just a little bit different, try some new things. I do hope that some of you will come over and join me. That would be really nice. Oh, and just another note, I'm actually using a different name over there rather than Sorry Me. I'm using a different handle that I have actually been using on Instagram for a while. The page is called My Wildflower Days, and that's what it's called on Patreon. And I do have an Instagram account with that name as well, which is a private Instagram account. So you could follow me there too if you like, but I will only be accepting people that I know or recognise, because I want that Instagram account and the Patreon account to be a kind of safe space where I know who's following, I know who's watching, and I can't do that on YouTube. So yeah, that's just one of the many reasons why I've made the decision to start a Patreon channel. But yeah, let's wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining me on Vlogtober. It's been so much fun. I've loved it. October has flown. It's been one heck of a busy month. It's been great fun. And like I said, I'll be back in December with Vlogmas videos. I have no idea yet whether I'll do daily videos or it'll be the same sort of or a similar format to Vlogtober where I will put a few days together. I don't know. I tend to just decide at the time. I'll let you know the first week of December. And I'll no doubt be back with another couple of vlogs here on YouTube in between then as well. So if you are not yet a subscriber on my YouTube channel, please think about doing that. And if you want notifications when I post new videos on YouTube, hit the little bell button and you'll get a notification when a new video goes up. And if you're enjoying my videos, please remember to give them the thumbs up as well. That helps me to know you're enjoying them, and it helps YouTube to suggest other things to you that you might enjoy that are similar to my videos. So yeah, remember to interact. That's really helpful if you could do that. But I will see you again very soon here on YouTube, and it would be lovely to see you over on Patreon as well. So thanks once again for watching, and enjoy your November.